I've already covered the wars of Star Wars Legends in another video, but today I wanted to talk about the basics of all the wars in the Star Wars canon so far. This list is much shorter because we've only got about 4 years of non-film stories as opposed to 2 decades for Legends. As we learn more about the canon galaxy, I will update this video. As Maz Kanata says in The Force Awakens, the battle between light and dark is the reason for most of the known conflicts in the galaxy. An ancient war between the Jedi and the Sith was known to occur off and on for thousands of years before the events of the films. A period known as the 100-Year Darkness saw a splinter group of the Jedi Order begin the Sith Order. Devastating battles were fought on the planets of Malachor, Takodana, and Coruscant. Simultaneously, the Mandalorian people encountered the seemingly superhuman Jedi. Threatened by their powers, they developed new technology to combat them. Their homeworld was severely damaged in this Mandalorian-Jedi war. While details are hazy, we know that 1,000 years before the Clone Wars, a final battle that seemingly involved the Jedi, the Sith, and the Mandalorians was fought on Coruscant. The Jedi and the Republic were victorious, and the Sith were thought to be completely extinct. The Old Republic restructured itself into the Galactic Republic and ruled in peace for the next 1,000 years. Meanwhile, the sole Sith survivor of the Jedi-Sith War, Darth Bane, began the Rule of Two and secretly began growing power and influence until a descendant in his Sith lineage, Darth Sidious, was elected Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Republic. Sidious also orchestrated what became known as the Clone Wars, convincing a number of systems to secede and attack the Republic. Since the Republic had no military, clone soldiers were produced and the Jedi Order found it necessary to lead them. When the time was right, the clones, under Sidious's control, turned on their Jedi generals and wiped them out. The Clone Wars ended and Sidious transitioned the Republic into the oppressive Galactic Empire. For the next 19 years, disgruntled senators began the Rebel Alliance to combat the Empire. The Galactic Civil War officially began at the Battle of Scarif, when the Rebels scored their first major victory against their enemy. Other star systems began to join their cause, and Sidious was killed 4 years later at the Battle of Endor. 1 year after that, at the Battle of Jakku, the Empire was officially defeated, and the New Republic became the major power in the galaxy. Wishing to avoid another galactic war, the New Republic heavily demilitarized. The galaxy saw peace for 29 years, but hidden in the unknown regions, the surviving members of the Empire rebuilt. Calling themselves the First Order and using factories and outposts established by Sidious, they built a massive fleet to retake the galaxy. The public war against the First Order began when they destroyed the New Republic Senate with their weapon Starkiller Base. A small group known as the Resistance destroyed the weapon and retreated to prepare to fight once again for the galaxy. And that brings this canon list to a close. Those are all the major wars of galactic history in the Star Wars canon. I've got another list detailing every war in Star Wars Legends, which is much more extensive, and you can watch it right here. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.